Now, our top story on Race to Power is especially for viewers who are watching us from India. But if you are watching us from outside India, you will get a glimpse into the India of tomorrow. And that is turning out to be crucial for the entire world. All right, let's get to the news now. The Indian state of Rajasthan will be holding polls in exactly a week from now. Before we get down to the politics, let's do a crash course on Rajasthan. It's the largest state in India. In fact, it covers more than 10%, 10.4% to be precise, of the entire country. That's about the size of Germany for context. Now, Rajasthan has a population of 83.6 million. And out of this, 52 million are eligible to vote. About half of this are women. Now, 4.89 million people will be voting for the first time. Elections are starting next week, as we said, on November 25th, and counting will take place on December 3rd. Let's get to the politics now. With just 1 week left, the campaigning has reached the last leg. In the Congress camp, the party is trying hard to show a united front. Senior leader Rahul Gandhi reached Jaipur, and in the same frame were Ashok Gehlot and Sachin Pilot. These two are veteran members of the Congress party. Apart from the voter issues, rivalry between Gehlot and Pilot has been a major challenge for the party. This issue almost toppled the state government back in 2020. But the face of the party, Rahul Gandhi, claims two things. One, that there is no divide, and two, that the Congress party will have a sweeping victory in Rajasthan.
एक साथ नजर नहीं आ रहे हैं, एक साथ हैं, एक साथ रहेंगे और कांग्रेस पार्टी यहां स्वीप करके चुनाव जीतेगी। धन्यवाद।
All right, let's go across to the other camp. The Bharatiya Janata Party is not far behind. It is also flying in its big faces to Jaipur. Minister for Women and Children Development Smriti Irani joined the campaign trail in Jaipur and did not mince her words to attack her rival camp. Interestingly, the BJP also released its manifesto today. It promised more government jobs, subsidized LPG cylinders, and announced a slew of schemes for girls and women.
भाई की आंख नहीं सुहाता, जो अपना घर नहीं समेट पाते वो आपके क्या काम आएंगे, क्योंकि आप 25 तारीख को पोलिंग बूथ पर जाएंगे, कमल का बटन दबाएंगे, सुरेंद्र जी को जिताएंगे, भाजपा की सरकार बनाएंगे। अब कांग्रेस वाले भी जानते हैं।
With all 200 seats in the state assembly up for grabs, this election is turning out to be the real litmus test for next year's general election. Since 1993, Rajasthan has elected the Congress and the BJP alternatively. This year, will the voters break that spell? We will find that out within a month. Now we are being joined by Professor Geeta Bhatt to decode this further. She is a political analyst and joining us live from New Delhi. Ms. Bhatt, thank you so much for joining us here on WION.
Thank you, Ananya.
Ms. Bhatt, as I said, and since 1993, Rajasthan has alternatively chosen either Congress or BJP. Do you think this year the spell will be broken?
Well, you are right, Ananya, that, it has been Rajasthan, people of Rajasthan have been alternating and bringing Congress and Bharatiya Janata Party alternatively into power in Rajasthan. And this year, you see, it is, if you observe the happenings in the state for the last 5 years, in 2018, when the Congress government came into power, so I would like to take you back a little bit to 2013 when, Congress had a debacle in Rajasthan and I think, merely won 21 seats. They had a very humiliating defeat. And after that, it was Mr. Sachin Pilot who was given the charge as a party chief. And he tried to put his hard work into it, and probably that was the reason that the government came, they formed a government later. But somehow when it came to that, who is going to be the chief ministerial candidate, we know that the kind of bickering that has been between the two Congress heavyweights in Rajasthan, Sachin Pilot and Mr. Gehlot, who's the present Chief Minister of state of Rajasthan. The kind of bad blood that has been between the two of them. It took almost 2 weeks, or more than 2 weeks rather, in 2018 for the Congress party to actually decide that who is going to be the Chief Minister. And anyways, it was Mr. Gehlot who ultimately triumphed, and he was made the Chief Minister. And after that, the way the governance has been in the state, there are two ways to look at it. One is Congress party, as as a political party, their governance, and how Mr. Gehlot as the Chief Minister, and at that time Mr. Sachin Pilot as the Deputy Chief Minister, how they were taking forward the development of the state of Rajasthan. Well, it seems that they were so busy, squabbling and quarreling amongst each other, that the development of Rajasthan and, bringing the welfare schemes of the central government to the people of Rajasthan, somehow it took a backseat. And I think you will remember that in 2020, when Mr. Gehlot, Mr. Sachin Pilot, when he decided to actually revolt against Mr. Gehlot, there was sedition charges which were placed by his own government, right, by the Chief Minister, and who himself was also, interestingly, the Home Minister at that time.
Right.
So with all this in background, and not much of development schemes happening, the way, the crime rate against women, if you look at the developmental index, human developmental index, and the other issues like crime against women, it has increased almost double-fold in Rajasthan in the last 5 years. We can look at the NCRB data over there.
Absolutely.
So
Ms.
all these issues.
That's exactly. Sorry to cut you off, but that's exactly what I was going to ask. Like, if we could shift focus, you clearly mentioned that politics in general and the background is extremely complex in Rajasthan. But if we could come to the voter concerns, what are some major voter concerns? And if you could compare the manifestos and how are the two parties going to deal with it?
Well, you see, there has been, in the last couple of months, there has been certain welfare schemes of the central government. They have been deliberately, if you see, they have been slowed down in Rajasthan. And one of the most important welfare scheme, which is the PM Awas Yojana. It has been, the central government has been pestering again and again that why the state government is not going ahead with that scheme, but they have been very deliberately, they have been delaying it. And also there has been, a projection of that showing that the state government is taking a large number of initiatives. But for example, I would like to, bring forth one such initiative which was announced by the Chief Minister, Mr. Gehlot, and that was of providing mobile phones to the women, of Rajasthan who are 18 years and above. But to all the women who are there, who are above 18 years, which was something of more than a crore number. But when it actually came to only a few actually got the mobile phones, and also they were some local Chinese made phones which were not working.
Right.
And similarly, if you look at the position of the exchequer of the state government, if you talk to the local people over there, except for the salaries to the government employees, all the other those who are pension benefits are given to people who are retiring, and all other such schemes have been put on hold because the exchequer is in such a poor state over there.
Absolutely, absolutely. Ms. Bhatt, I'm completely out of time, but thank you so much for joining us on this broadcast and getting us your insights.
Thank you.